Muy buenas. En el capítulo anterior de Vampyr tuve que tomar una decisión respecto al tal Hampton. Me daban a elegir entre ejecutarle, perdonarle y una tercera opción que no estaba abierta porque me dejé alguna pista en algún lugar. Entonces, entre las dos primeras opté por ejecutarle por si acaso, para evitar males mayores, porque no me fiaba mucho de un tipo que come carne de cadáveres. Así que voy a continuar exactamente en el punto en el que lo dejé, que es en la misión en RIOS CARMESI, en la que sales de aquí de la guarida del tal Hampton, y lo primero que tienes que hacer, por lo que veo, es investigar este cadáver. Así que vamos a ello.
I know this brooch. This is my mother's. A birthday gift from father.
Mal rollo.
"29 Pretty Orchard Street. That's near Poplar's district. Why would this man carry off my mother's brooch? I must go there.
Localizar apartamento. Vale. Ya que estoy.
Good evening, Mr. Throgmorton.
Dr. Reed, can I be of any assistance? Have you noticed anything suspicious lately?
Did you see what happened to him?
Actually, yes. He was thrown from the roof like a vulgar log.
Who could have done that?
Who? Well, a vampire, of course. Look, bite marks on the neck and lacerations here. There is definitely a vampire close by.
Why is it that you sound so afraid?
You didn't see it. He was dead before he hit the ground. The strength required to do such a thing, well, it beggars belief.
Bueno, le voy a hacer una revisión médica.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
Pues muy bien.
Goodbye, and good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
No necesitas un médico, pues nada, a ver si estas mujeres.
Glad to see you again, Mr. Reed.
Did you see what happened?
No. I was coming back to the shelter from work when I heard an awful scream, and there was this man, dead, just in front of the building.
You saw nothing at all?
No. I told you, just that awful woman's scream.
A woman's scream? Are you sure?
Of course. It was terrifying. I thought it was my sister, so I ran. But it was a man I've never seen round here before.
Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Vale, un ladrón que tiene un broche de mi madre, un grito de mujer. ¿Y la del gorrito? ¿Me dirá algo?
You again? What do you want?
Did you see what just happened?
No, I didn't. And I don't care.
Vale.
Why is that?
Because this sexist pig is one of the 4 men who blacklisted me. Good riddance, if you ask me.
Well, I'll leave you for now. Goodbye, Miss Paxton.
Bueno, me han dicho poca cosa. Localiza el apartamento. Por aquí. Bueno, pues ya estamos a punto de llegar al apartamento.
29 Pretty Orchard Street. This is it. What's in there for me?
Pues vamos a verlo.
There's been a fight here.
A ver por aquí. Bueno, yo diría que algo más que una riña, pero bueno. Sigue el rastro de sangre. Vale, en teoría A lo mejor tengo que hacerlo al revés. A ver. Es un cartel. Quizás tenía que haber venido por la calle.
This window was shattered with violent force. Someone's been pulled through it and dragged through the street. Who could have done that?
Pues me imagino que un vampiro, ¿no? Vale, entonces tengo que seguir el rastro.
Where does this blood trail lead?
Vale, tenemos aquí a la guardia del Priven. Este último toque me cuesta, ¿eh? Ahora. Bueno, me voy a quitar a este primero, el que lanza flechas. Ya lo voy por ti. Ahora te puedo fijar. Ven aquí, hombre. A la garra no te puedes resistir. Vale, muy bien. Hombre, un reverendo. Me alejo, que me va a tirar la luz esa. Venga, más llegada mi sangre. Que me hace falta. Venga, una vez que está fuera el reverendo, esto es más sencillo. Aunque mejor no me confío. Son nivel 20. Venga, esto casi está. Venga, liquidado el asunto. Vamos a seguir con el rastro de sangre.
This is the very flower my mother tossed on Mary's coffin. Someone is targeting my family.
Flor de Mary. Una flor marchita y sucia. Bueno.
The marks on this woman's neck were made by the fangs of a vampire. Her shoes and clothes are quite worn out. Only a golden watch in her pockets.
Más que nada porque no creo que tenga mucho sentido dejar aquí un reloj de oro.
I see you.
Right then. It's a sick game. But given no choice in the matter, I might as well win it.
Sigue a la sombra, supongo que por arriba, ¿no? Si me van dando chelines y historias, pues mejor. A ver dónde me lleva la vampiresa esta. Que me dejo aquí el mueble. Vale, y ahora se supone.
What was that?
Está claro que me conoce. Vale, pues toca subir.
I won't let you escape. You're very fast, but I'll catch you. They've all been butchered.
A ver, por aquí. Esto es el cementerio, ¿no? He vuelto al cementerio. Mal rollo. Me empiezo a oler una cosa. Pero bueno. Una mujer que me conoce. Un escal de estos. Vale, uno menos. La porra estaba muy bien. Tiene mucho daño. Y además aturde lo suficiente para morder, pero a veces no siempre es fácil. Me estás cansando, chico. No siempre es fácil acertar. Vale, aquí la sangre hace que no tenga pérdida. Mal rollo, ¿eh?
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Vale. Esto me lo había dejado pendiente, ¿eh? Así que aprovecho. Vale, pero yo no me la quiero... No, sentenciar no. Yo lo que quiero es enviarla a Whitechapel. A ver si me deja ahora.
Hello again, Xiao Shun.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
A ver...
Have you recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
This part of town is very fragile. I hope the trust so many people put in her will not be betrayed.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiao Shun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others. It's a mundane cause of death these days, but for me it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming. To have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come? Or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds, we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
I've seen many deaths in my life, and we all grieve in our own way. Some stay silent, or need to shout. Others need company, and some just can't stand it.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
Bueno, pues no sé si me deja enviarla.
Goodbye, Zhao Shun. Maybe we'll talk later.
Bueno, pues no me ha dejado, pues no sé.
So many new graves.
Hello again, Zhao Shun.
Hello again, Dr. Reed.
You should go home now.
No, not yet. I miss my dear Matthew so much, and I can't forgive myself.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually, you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
But you're not dead. There is a difference between visiting the dead and staying with them.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
You should go home now.
No, not yet. I miss my dear Matthew so much, and I can't forgive myself.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this? Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Zhao Shun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
So many new graves. Though I still feel so disconnected from the other.
Enfréntate al vampiro misterioso.
You! What have you done?
Vicar Larrabee, what happened?
Demon! Hell scourge! Son of perdition!
Vicar! Vicar! Jonathan's no demon. He's just a soul. Returned from the dead. Like your Christ, Vicar.
Mary, is it really you?
Oh, it's me, all right. Precious brother.
What is Mother doing here?
I'm gathering the family for a final reunion. All smiling, all dead. Thanks to the good Dr. Reed.
Mary.
Mother, say hello to your son.
Hello, Jonathan.
Mother,
What do we have here, Mother? The prodigal son has lost his tongue. Our Jonathan always had the first and last word at dinner. The entertainer, the star of our show.
I'm sorry. Let me explain.
Shut up. It's my turn to do the talking. I have this nasty hole in my chest, Johnny. It needs to breathe.
Of course. You can speak.
My prayers went so long without an answer. My husband, killed in France. My child, carried away by the flu. My brother promising to return in his letters, then disappearing in thin air. I went from hospital to hospital. Cemetery to cemetery. Grave to grave. I've lifted every stone in London, searching for an end to the nightmare. And there you were. In front of me. On a dark pier.
The hunger had taken me.
The joy to have finally found you. I longed for your arms, a final happy ending to so much tragedy, to tell me all would be well again, as you did when we were children. It was this filthy dock where you greeted your sister. I dug a tunnel from my grave with my fingers and teeth.
Mary. I thought I had murdered you. I tried to end myself. We've been through the same horror.
We are a disease, Jonathan. A sickness that corrupts all it touches. All we kiss, and all we kill. Look at me. Admire your ilk.
I'm so sorry.
Apologies will not suffice. I demand reparation. I want a miracle. Are you a miracle worker, Dr. Reed? No? I'll show you mine then. The family Reed, reunited and complete, living forever in a red sea of eternal love. Time to go, Mother. Say hello to my son for me.
Mary, wait. I have made friends with vital knowledge. Vampires. We are not alone, Mary. With time, we can learn to live almost as we lived before.
How long?
What?
How long will this masquerade continue? I've been watching you. All these nights in Whitechapel, pretending you're still a doctor. You believe you're just fighting a disease. But it's you, the disease. Jonathan, you!
I'm a scientist. I'll find a solution. Let our mother go, please.
You're always the one to sway me to reason, Jonathan. But before, your motivations were always pure. Now you're tainted.
Let her go! She has no part to play in this.
Very well. Have you heard our good doctor? You can go home, Mother. Go home and rest in peace.
Yes, I'll go home and rest.
It's so easy to make them obey or forget puppets for our pleasure. I've seen you have your fun.
You are mad.
Oh, so that's what I am, Doctor. Mad. I was beginning to wonder. I've been hearing these voices in my head, one in particular, that of my dead brother. This is the reason I must kill you. Not for your betrayal. Not for our poisonous kiss. Not even for the lies you tell yourself. No. It's so that smooth and wicked voice will stop ringing in my ear.
Mary. No, don't!
Time to die, brother. And this time for good.
Bueno, era lo que intuía. Con todas las pistas. Entonces, ahora lo que me va a tocar es matar a mi hermana por segunda vez.
Rest in peace, monster.
Vaya, eso no me lo esperaba. Esos dientes que aparecen al lado del cura, supongo que es por si me quiero alimentar de él, ¿no? Bueno, voy a recuperar un poco de vida. Vale, todavía no le he pillado el truquillo.
What have you done?
Tengo que evitar, aparte de las hostias que me está dando, esa especie de ataque sangriento. Es que estoy bastante mal de vida. Vale.
Please help me.
Assassin!
Muy bien, pues ya tengo el patrón de Mary. En primer lugar, te ataca con la cruz de madera un par de veces. Es un ataque que te hace bastante daño. Hay que esquivarlo sí o sí. Y a continuación vomita sangre, lo cual genera 3 olas consecutivas. Que tienes que eludir.
Kinslayer!
Me quedo aquí sin energía. Porque si no las eludes, se convierten en burbujas.
Rest in peace, monster.
Explotan y también hacen bastante daño. Con lo cual, eludo una, 2 y ahora vendrá la tercera.
You left me to rot in...
Ella, cuando acaban las 3, se vuelve a atacar con la cruz. Y se inicia otra vez el esquema. Ahora vomita sangre y vuelve a generar las 3 olas. 1, 2 y 3. Con lo cual me vuelve a atacar. Toca eludir, porque además ella solo es vulnerable después de atacarte. Te deja el lateral o su espalda. Cuando yo la golpeo 4 o 5 veces seguidas, puedo aturdirla y morderla, con lo cual le puedo quitar algo de vida y de paso rellenar un poco mi barra de sangre. Ahora acaba de morder al sacerdote, con lo cual suceden dos cosas. La primera es que ha rellenado su barra de vida al completo. Y la segunda es que a partir de ahora su ataque de sangre, en vez de 3 olas, van a ser 4. 1, 2, 3 por aquí. Esta sería la cuarta. Pero con el añadido de que ahora son algo más dispersas, por lo cual son más difíciles de eludir.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Porque no sabes muy bien por dónde puede explotar las burbujas, pero toca ser paciente, ¿eh? Me gustaría poder usar más la garra, pero me quedo sin sangre para regenerar la vida. Bueno, otra vez, voy a aprovechar. Es una cuestión de paciencia. El concepto no es difícil, pero
What have you done?
ven aquí, hermanita. Bueno, necesitaría un poquito más de sangre y un poquito más de vida para poder usar la garra. Venga, atácame. Ah, no.
Rest in peace, monster.
Esto de la barra de energía. Venga, dame vida. Ah.
Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Y me resiste. Cuando va a vomitar, me resiste el golpe. Venga, más sangre que me va a venir muy bien. Pero serás.
Come to me, Jonathan.
Joder.
Rest in peace, monster.
Bueno, ya le he rebajado más de la mitad de la vida. Joder.
I'll show you the same kindness
Venga.
you showed Southampton. Kiss me again, sweet brother.
Venga, ahora es interesante. No caer en las burbujas. Que me da la sensación de que cuando tiene menos vida se dispersan más. Bueno, me he dado el gustazo de darle con la garra. Venga, ven aquí, hermana. Bueno. Venga, ya casi lo tenemos. No hay que perder la concentración. Me vendría bien hincarle el diente un poquito. Venga, ya casi lo tengo. Esperemos que no haya sorpresas. Que no vuelva a regenerar su vida ni nada por el estilo. Es muy difícil saber por dónde va la sangre. Maldita sea, venga. Venga, me voy a guardar un ataque de garra. A ver si puedo conservar la sangre.
brother. It's time to bring this conversation to an end. Forever.
You know I will not play this game.
Calm now, Doctor. Like a rabid dog. Or think you're performing an autopsy.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'll kill them all. The kind Dr. Swansea. The sweet little lass with hair of red. I am the Harbinger, bringing your punishment.
Mary.
Don't you see? This is not me. Flesh that never ages. All nightmare, no dream. Bring it to a close. Let me sleep.
I will find a cure, Mary. I swear it.
Then, at last, I can forgive you.
Bueno, pues he matado a mi hermana por segunda vez. Le he prometido que ella dé una cura, pero ya no será para ella. Ya supongo que tengo que enterrarla. Otra vez.
Blood. As I shed one last red tear for my fallen sister, I realize the entire world now revolves around this singular word. The epidemic that has stricken London is not the Spanish flu. It is transmitted through the blood via violent biting, turning survivors into frenzied immortals. I am Dr. Jonathan Reed. I am a vampire, born anew into an age of death and pestilence. While plotting factions close in around me, I am sworn to find the source of this epidemic. I am convinced greater perils are still to come. I know the answers I seek are hiding in our blood.